Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Animal. What are we doing this morning? Hopefully the internet's working proper this time. I had to go through and literally do a full hard reset on everything. So, as you can see, we're not in game yet. So I'm just hoping that everything's going to work. We're going to be able to get this thing done today, get the jam done. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Just got to get into it, see what happens, and we can go from there. So let me get the stream shared out. Let me go through and click all the little clickies that I gotta click and change everything I gotta change. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be right back with you. Give me like between 5 to 7 minutes. Appreciate you. Back in a few. Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to the channel. How are y'all doing this morning? Hopefully you're all doing great. Gonna put a poll up for you guys all over on the short side. If you guys get a chance, if you're on the main side, jump to the short side. Check the poll out here in a minute. And if you're on the short side, jump over to the main side and hit the like for me over there as well if you can. Other than that, give me just another minute or two to finish getting this done, and then we'll jump into a game. Good morning, Belle. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hopefully, everybody's having a great morning. I would have been started earlier, but I've been having so many issues with my internet. Like, I tried to start the stream like 5 times already this morning. I'm surprised I didn't already give up. You know what I'm like? I mean, it's been terrible, man. Like, I don't even know. It's just that crazy. Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. Oh, my watch hours are down. Oh, that's not good. Oh, crap. I gotta press start. My bad. My bad. All right. So as you guys can see, if you guys are on the main side, you guys can see I don't have as much money as I used to. I sold my sheep because they only make wool and they're just a waste of space. So I got rid of those. Now it is time for me to get this all taken care of here. Let me get this off my lap. I gotta be able to do this, man. Can't do nothing if I'm not up close enough, right? All right, like I said, I got rid of the sheep. I bought more goats. Bought more buffalo. And yeah, no, there would have been like there probably would have been like probably should have been like 6 of them all together. But yeah, no, I had to reset my internet. I got everything else. I got it set so that everything's blocked, so nothing can connect to my internet right now. That's kind of unfortunate because they probably don't need to use the internet themselves, but I need to stream, and they've got all day. I mean, I got all day too, I guess, but I guess I don't. You know what I'm saying? Got to be able to get you guys all taken care of here in the morning. All right. I'm on such a false start myself, it's not even funny. All right, so again, today is the last day for me to stream this game, or not game, this map, this series. My bad. And I'm just gonna leave everything as is when it's all said and done. I'm not gonna do a lot of field work for myself. I mean, I will do some like the jobs and stuff, which that one job's done. It looks like. Cool. Very cool. All right, so I got these fields here of mine. I'm not really worried about those right now. I'm worried more about the cows and stuff like that. Make sure they're fed. You know, we're gonna kind of do that for right now. I'm hoping that it stays working myself. Oh, everybody here's getting sick though, man. I don't know why. Mineral feeds at 7,000. Okay, okay. We got some buffalo milk in here. Not shabby, but not the best. 1,300 liters of milk. Yeah, see, they're not getting. I don't get why it's at 88% health because, I mean, it's doing good. I'm not seeing anything. Like, I don't see why it's. I mean, I'm not giving it straw pellets. That's not going to happen. Maybe I need more mineral feed. Maybe that's what it is. Let's try to buy some mineral feed and see if that'll help. Oh, I got my new my setup built over the weekend too. That's kind of why I wasn't streaming. I worked on my one area for doing glass work. So if you guys are a channel member, go check that out. And if you're not, I mean, I know it's, I mean, it's like, I think the cheapest is like $1. I know it's something, but, like, I encourage you to go check it out because, I mean, in the end, that just helps me to continue to do this for you guys and for me to potentially create better content in the future, which is what I'm after. What's what, I want to be able to get someday to where this channel is so sustainable that just the ad revenue alone is enough that I can do giveaways and stuff like that, like we've talked about in the past. So if you guys can help out, grab a link as well, share it. I know I'm asking the world out, everybody, ain't I? Where's my food at, dude? I'm missing it. I'm talking to you guys. I'm not paying attention. I'm blaming I'm blaming on everything else but myself, man. Right there. Only 1,000. If I have to go do some odd jobs, we will. But I'm not doing anything that deals with stone or tree removal. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Bert? Alright, now where's my handy dandy pickup truck with the trailer on it? I see the I see the truck. I don't see no trailer, man. Oh crap. What are we Oh, trailer's right there. Jeez, I'm blind today. Okay, my keys on. Stop. Why is this thing not working for the camera no more? It used to be this thing worked for camera. Now it doesn't work at all for the camera. That is so weird. I must have really broke that thing up. Alright, let's go. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next month, you guys. I got it over on the short side for you guys to pick a poll for the poll. So make sure you guys go check that out. Oh, I can't connect to it. Jeez, Pete's. And I got our tractor. Ah, that's so lame. Oh my god, so what size is this? Alright, you guys, so like, okay, so over the weekend we went to this thing, right? This guy right here. You know what? Let me just remember that. Remember the T8, okay? Remember the T8, the Holland T8. Just remember it. Oh, I just ran something over. Just remember it, okay? Just remember it. It's ridiculous that this won't hook to that. Oh, I'm putting a go-kart track on the next map for a fact. They got a go-kart mod for a track. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that on one of the on the next map. And as long as you, like I said, as long as you're a channel member, you guys can play with me. And I plan to have that up so that way we can, like every weekend, we can kind of do like a race thing or something. And I'm gonna go and find like 4 different mods for like go-karts and stuff that we can put on there. That way we can go ripping and zipping. You can have dirt bikes, you know what I mean? Like, get off of me. How's it working? You guys good on both sides? You know what I mean? Trying to see if there's a way I can take over my my mouse and move it to the other screen. I guess if I had 2, that's why I need 2 monitors. Or not 2 I need 3 monitors, maybe 4, 3 technically. 2 to play the game on, because I would love to be able to, you know, put them like right together to give me that panoramic view, you know, feel. Even though they're squared, I'd still like to do that with them, you know, maybe even get 3 of them at whatever heights, and then the width a little bit, you know, wider. That way I can just like, because currently I can make it play on both screens at one time, so that way I'm seeing like half on one, half on the other. But one's a 1080 and one's a 4K. And I got my main game, the one that I'm playing on right now. Oh, you cut me off. It's alright. I missed my turn anyway. I wasn't paying no attention. She knew where I had to go. Pull right up next to it like so. Blammo. Even though it only takes 6 of them at a time, that's okay. I can deal with that. As long as they're not falling out like that last product of whatever it was I was doing, man. They kept falling out on me. Kept having to go chase them. But I mean, to be fair, I was all over the road. To be fair. Yeah, that was a fun morning day there. It was all day though. I mean, it's always all day. I gotta decide what map I'm gonna play next. Oh my god, there they went. So I'm trying to find spooky, crazy maps, and I don't think I'm going to find them. That wasn't supposed to happen. Fine, forget you. I'll leave you guys there. Just give me a minute, you know? Give me a minute. Y'all gotta just sit here and wait. Give me like 30 seconds to bring them down here and toss the pallets off. I'll be right back, man. Ugh, that sucks. Okay, so let's see. There are a couple of maps that I can look into for FS25. Let's see. The Dark Forest series has one that's really good. And then there's other maps like Blue Island Forest and Tassie Farm can provide a wild, untamed, and even terrifying atmosphere for players in FS25. Now that sounds, oh, are you kidding me? That sounds outstanding. That's exactly what we're looking for. So, I guess I'll look that series up and find out. I mean, I don't know. Says it can be terrifying. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm getting this thing. I'm gonna get this thing to 100%. Dang it. Next time, next map, I ain't building so close to a pole. Oh, they have a new map out, or not a new map, but I seen a map called No One's Land. Instead of No Man's Land, it's No One's Land. So like, I'm curious if that's like made by the same guy that made No Man's Land, because if it is, I'm gonna try that. I don't know how cool it is, but I'm gonna give it a go. I gotta get this stuff picked up, and then I gotta run downstairs real quick. I'm trying to get laundry done. I got a bunch of laundry to do. I've got so many clothes that I need to actually go through them and decide which ones I want, which ones I don't want. You know what I mean? And then I need to throw the rest out. So I've been going through stuff, and I just kind of been. I don't like wearing stuff that smells like it's been hanging up forever, like it's gathered all summer or all winters. You know what I mean? Like, I pull the stuff down and I wash it, just because I'm like that. Slightly weird. But I like to keep my stuff smelling clean instead of after 4 months of it hanging there if I haven't worn it, because I'm doing laundry, so whenever, and it's just getting done, so I ain't never getting around to it. I'm pretty selective anyway. I mean, when I'm sitting around the house, I honestly, not gonna lie, I either like a swimming shorts type of thing, them shorts that you see people wear when they're out jogging, it's got like the holes in them for air ventilation, stuff like that, or even sweatpants and a sweater. Even during the summer, I'll be sitting here in a pair of sweatpants with a hoodie on at times. Like, I'm dead serious, so I'm getting a little warm here and there, but man, I'm all out of stuff to drink. I'm gonna go get me a cup of coffee here in a minute too. When I'm down there. Thing took 7 of them, man. Jesus. Alright, where's... You know what? How could productivity be down 88% my foot? There's something going on here that's got these guys madder than cow stink. I mean, they are up to 61,000 liters of slurry. I guess I could get rid of that in a hurry for them. That might take their health up. Maybe I got too much slurry in there. Never thought of that. Wait, what? Productivity is at 80%. Why is it at 80%? 6,600. What the heck was I looking at? 61,000. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Trying to get me to run around. $41,000 here, it says. That's insane. But it says 61 here, but it says 41 there now. That is... This game has got issues, man. Issues. Ah. You know what, though? It's okay. It's what we're here to deal with. Let's see if we have any odd jobs we can take real quick. Anything just kind of like, Nope, nothing. Actually. Might not even be enough to cover that. Hmm. You know what? That's what I'll do in a minute. Give me just a minute, and we will go do that. Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm down there, Mister. All right, let me go switch my laundry out real quick, and yeah, give me just a minute, you guys. Give me just a minute. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Look at the size of this guy, man. That's insane, right? Yeah, that's nothing. The T8. I was looking at I was next to a T8 the other day before I step away. Like, this dude's tall. This dude's tall. That's all I'm gonna say. Our character is tall, and I'm gonna check the T8 out here in a minute. Well, when I get back, or sometime today. All right, sorry about that, you guys. Sorry about that. Had to get my coffee. All right, what did I say I was gonna do? Oh, I'm so irritated. People doing stuff that they're trying to claim they didn't do, and oh, oh man, you know that feeling you get when you just know that if you go off the rail a little bit, you might end up in trouble. Yeah, I'm kind of having one of those moments right now. Well, have been technically since yesterday. Trying to be cool and kosher. All right, so fellas, chat, anybody that we got here. We got some stuff to do today. We just got some mineral feed for these guys, so they're pretty good. But it's still saying 88% health, and I don't get what 88% health means. I don't know if it's because we got youngins in here, maybe, and they're just like, just not fully there. I don't know. Or maybe it's that, it's only at 88% full because 107, 78 out of 107. I mean, that could be 88%. Like I said, I'm not a math genius. I wouldn't know. I mean, I know the route of pi, a little bit. But, like, the first three numbers, that's about it. At least I did. So I don't have a clue about all that math crap. We do got... I gotta go check the other cows out, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know what? I'm taking this guy just in case I gotta buy more stuff. We might have to actually take a part-time job, you guys, to get in there and... Is that empty? It is empty. Okay. Well, so I've already had 2 cups of coffee this morning because I've been up since like 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, I fell asleep early. I've had, like I said, I've had a few cups of coffee. Already had a couple cans of Coke. I've been up. I should have been in doing some glass artwork. But unfortunately, I was not. And if you guys have not checked that out, you guys should go check it out. KSA, welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing this morning there, my dude? How is the, what is it, morning? Well, it's morning for me. Early morning, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. 7:20, my bad. 7:20 in the morning. And I'm just chilling, taking time out like a reaper and gonna go get these other animals filled up. Now, we ain't, like I said, I just got started, maybe almost an hour ago, so I've been having issues with my internet all morning, fighting with it, and it might get worse for me. I'm not sure, so we'll see. I'm streaming to main side and the shorts format side. I can just cross my fingers and hope, Hey, get off of me, dude. Yeah, that's right. Keep going. Yeah, you don't want to mess with me. I've seen all 3 turtle movies. That's right. I'm like a ninja. Oh, what? You're home from school already and it's only 1 p.m.? Did you have a half a day? Well, what time does your school start, I guess? If it's 1 p.m. for you now, I mean, it's what? It's 7 in the morning for me. So it's about 9. So it's what? 1. You said it's 1 p.m. there. So it's actually like 1:22 p.m. there for you. So you're 6 hours ahead of me. So you're in which country? You're already out of school? That's crazy, man. Kids here go to school till like 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. But they start school around 7:38. Wranglosaurus Rex, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Oh, wow, 8:15? So you guys only go to school for 5 hours? That really does. I mean, to me, that doesn't seem like enough time to be learning, to learn enough stuff. I guess. I mean, that's like 4 subjects you get to learn, right? You only get to like have like 4 classes a day or something. See, when I went to school, I mean, I'm older now, but when I went to school, I had 6 different classes and a half-hour lunch. So, and we got out. We'd start school at 7:05, and we would be out by, depending on what classes and curricular activities you picked, you could be out anywhere from 2:05 to 3:05. Yeah, so we were in school for a standard 7 hours. But that standard 7 hours, 7 to 8 hours, depending on where you're at in the United States, that also helps get you ready for that standard having to get up every day and go put your day in for the man, for the government, work those 8-hour days. So that's weird. I mean, to me, that's weird. Only because, like I said, I was used to being in school longer. But I'm also used to seeing our kids playing football, the little funny shaped ball, that you gotta kick around and all that jazz. Got the little bars you gotta kick it up through. You guys know football. But yeah, like, our my stepson should be in that range now where when they play, they're doing 15-minute quarters. Well, I guess at the end of the last season, they decided that our kids, someone in our state, decided that our kids are too soft and can't handle 15-minute time periods, so they cut it back to 13 to cut a couple extra minutes off to help preserve the kids' self-awareness and mentality or something. I was like, "Are you serious? Like, are you serious?" I say you tack on a couple extra minutes and make them work a little harder. If that's the case, you should have just left it at 15. Because, good Lord, I mean, what are you going to do, man? Like, I don't get it, man. From, like, 15 to 13, though, like, don't get me wrong, I wanna see my kid, the kids out there succeed and have fun. But, I mean, they got to be pushed a little bit. That's like, one of the kids, he got a little roughed up there, not last game, but the game before. He got roughed up a little bit. And me, yeah, you guys that's been with me for a while, you guys know me. I don't got a filter, so I just kind of said, "Toughen it up." And like couple parents looked at me like, "What?" I'm like, "Sorry, I'm just built different." I mean, I guess me being raised by boomers and whatnot, and being 10 years old and playing tackle football and crap with my cousins that were already in their mid-20s, and I'm like 10. And I'm out there playing with, and I mean, these guys are built, I mean, two of my cousins are half, I can't remember what tribe of Indian it is, but they're half Indian. So, I mean, they're stocky, they're kind of built, they got that, like what you would expect, like almost like a muscle, and I mean, we used to play tackle football, and I'd be out there, like I said, 10 years old, just getting creamed, man. And kids these days can't handle 15 minutes. I was just like, ugh. So, okay, so 81% health here. Food says it's good. The milk isn't that great. There's straw. So they got to get up on their milk production. I'd like to buy more cows, but I'm not going to bother with that. But I'm not sure why they're just not producing like I would like them to. The meadow's good. Slurry is getting up there. What's going on, Ghost? Welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing? Let's hope that's going to be the case because, man, it's time they start getting hardened back up. What hard times, dude? You mean the good times? You mean the good old days? You're saying they're gonna come back? Let's go. That's what we want. I mean, oh yeah, yep, yeah. Only channel members for my servers. I run a total of 3 servers. So I mean, there's one server for this. I would like to, hopefully, hopefully my channel members will get up there to the point to where I actually have people saying, "Hey man, I'd like to play. Hey man, I'd like to play." Hey, can I get in and play with Animal for an hour? Or hey, can I get in for a half hour and work on my farm while Animal's streaming? Or you know what I mean? Like, I would like to be able to get to that point and then be like, all right, y'all, guess what? Bam, field 2, and then open up another server. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to have at least 20 to 30 members kicking before I can do something like that. So yeah, well, I mean, it's not only PC. That's where I messed up when I set it up, because when I set it up for cross-platform, and I didn't mean to. It meant to be PC only, and the only reason, the mods. That's it. That is the only reason. I mean, eventually, like I said, okay, let's say I hit 30 channel members, right? I'll be able to get another server going, because YouTube's gonna take a good chunk of that every month. But that would, should give me enough money to get another server going for this. I've already got 2 servers going for Ark Survival Ascended. So if you guys play that, I do have an Ark Survival Ascended server, 2 of them, the island and whatever the one current map is right now. You know what I mean? But eventually I'd like to get to where we have, a second one for channel members. And then I'd love to get a cross-platform with mods only compatible with console. That's what I would like to do. That is my overall plan. So yeah. For right now it's PC. Eventually I'd like to be able to get, another server or 2, be able to make some changes, get a server definitely dedicated to you console players, because I know all about being a console player. That's where I started out. And I think that's where all real gamers really starts, on a console. I mean, not all, I guess. I mean, I guess if you're, buried in, your family's kind of up to their knees and elbows in dollar bills, y'all, you ain't got to worry about it. But for us simple folk, which includes everybody, I'm not trying to exclude nobody. I'm just being silly, so y'all don't take no offense. But you know what I mean? Like, so eventually I'd love to have one that's dedicated to a console. But since I'm on PC, I will be using my PC to play on it, because it will be set up cross-platform. Because I don't, like I said, I want all channel members to be able to jump between channel member servers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we get to the point to where we're stacked and we're at like 60 or 70 channel members someday. Maybe I'll open one up for the general, for my general subscribers, and as long as you're on my Discord, you'll have the password to it. You know what I'm saying? And you guys do have to be on my... Oh, crap, wrong one. You do have to be on my Discord as well. So, that is a requirement. And if and ever when you decide, you got a hair and you want to, remove yourself, just remember that if you remove yourself from the Discord, that's also forfeiting your right to be on the servers. Just saying, because I'm not playing that game with people, you know what I mean? Am I parked in the wrong freaking spot? Dude, I don't even think they got a spot to sell this crap. Oh, maybe they do right here. Maybe I'm just blind. Hey, there it is. I'm just completely blind. Discord is where people can get a hold of me. Discord is how I give out the password. For me, it's a way to verify that you are that person there. You know what I mean? So, like, okay, say you're KSA on here, right? But if I let you in the game, that's cool. But if, I need to get a hold of you for something, obviously I don't want to talk to you through my stream like this. I want to, could be personal. I can hit you up on the Discord. Or if, say, hey, I'm doing this stream and you want to be part of it, and you know, you're gonna have to be in chat with me. So you'll have to have Discord. You know what I mean? So it's also like a verification thing. So that way you can be like, yeah, I'm such and such, and I can put. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna tell you what my password is on stream, because then everybody else in the world's got it, and everybody else in the world will be here. See what I'm saying? Safety precautions, I guess you could say. Calm down, goats. Yeah, it's just a safety thing. And like I said, I'm not a fan of having to air out any type of laundry online, unless it's people that irritate the crap out of me. You know what I mean? But no, I prefer to be like, hey, Colonel. Oh crap! Oh man, I'm causing an accident. Oh, I'm all over the place. I'm all up in that building. I mean, you guys get the point. Well, I mean, if you got a cell phone, stuff like that, I mean, you can even download Discord onto your cell phone. Like, I got it on my cell phone, and I have Discord with me because, like I said, Discord is, you know, next to, other than me just saying, yeah, here's my cell phone number, you know, which I'm not gonna do unless you're a moderator that's like in deep with me, you know what I mean? Then obviously I'd give you the phone number in case, like, oh, hey, you know, hey Animal Man, we're having issues over here on the server. Can you jump on and take care of it? Cool beans, you know what I'm saying? Eventually I'll get to the point to where I need to hire people. I'm hoping that's my long-term goal, is to be able to hire people, so that way when I sit down to go live, I've got 2 or 3 people in the background. As soon as I go live, they're on their typewriters and getting stuff sent out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. And that's another reason why I've also got it set to where if you want to play with me, you have to be a channel member. Because if you're gonna donate, you know, if you're gonna say, you know, have it set up for $1 a month or $2 a month, yeah, I mean that's your personal money coming out of your pocket that you had to work for. I would assume, you know what I mean, and you don't want to throw that away, because if you do that to me and then you go in, you try to claim a refund, I go in and I'll fight it and be like, no, the dude came in, he was on here for 3-4 days, he played with me, you know, it is what it is. You know, like, and YouTube will, like, nope, sorry, keeping you $1. So, and that's just a way that, you know, we protect our map. Because let's, like Ghost said, I've had other people come in here on one game, did something, just let's spend all my money one day. I had, like, what was it, $750,000 I was saving up for something. This kid knew it. He's been watching me for a couple months. You know, I figured, okay, I'll be nice. I'll let him play with me. He got it, and he played with me. He destroyed everything, right? Destroyed everything. Yeah, I know what you mean. You're good. But you know what I mean? Like, and just demolished it. And I was like, dude, are you serious? And then he just, and we haven't seen him since. So, yeah. Must be a paid channel member and all that jazz to play with me. It's like I used to play Minecraft, too. And that Minecraft really went downhill for me because a kid came in and did that to a castle that me, my daughters, and my stepkids all worked on. We were building up and never got around to finishing it. But, you know, it was our jam, man. That was our bread and butter. You know what I mean? Like, that's what me and my kids and my stepkids did, so that I could kind of, you know, connect with them all. So this kid, he came in, he set up bombs all over my stuff while I was on break. And obviously I had my screen turned off so nobody could see what was going on. And didn't think nothing of it. I come back and he's like, hey, because at the time my channel name was something, you know, or another. And he's like, hey, blah, 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 Animal, check this out. And I turned around and went to go see where he was at. And he goes, watch this. and he hit a little block, and as soon as he did, the whole castle blew up, and then it like lava poured out of everything, and then everything turned to obsidian. And that was when I was on PlayStation. The kid come in and had some mod on his stuff that just screwed my stuff all up. So yeah. Because people are jerks and they have nothing better to do. That'd be like if you're playing Jenga, you know, and you're all like, man, I can keep going for days on these blocks. And someone just comes up and just kicks the leg of your table and knocks it all over, you know? I mean, why has everybody got to be a bumhole, you know? I mean, I know that everybody's got one. But still. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, they just want to be bums. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be a bum back, and I'm gonna take $1 or two. I mean, tit for tat. You know, they scratch my back, I scratch theirs. Thank you for the $1. No, but yeah, in all reality, that's all it's for. It's like protection, man. I know there's a lot of streamers that don't do that, and they actually vibe on getting all that destruction on their stuff from other people coming in. I don't get that vibe. I'm too old for that crap. You know, that'd be like if I'm playing Jenga and you walk by and you kick the table kick the leg on my table. I'm grabbing you by the back of the shirt and I'm bouncing your melon off the floor. You know what I mean? Jenga. Someone's getting their bell rung. Like, yeah, I'm kind of in an attitude. I kind of am. My beautiful car. Somebody just barely nudged. I mean, it wasn't even enough to call it anything, but it was enough that, you know, I'm just like, I'm gonna build a brick wall around my goddamn BMW, and then when I want it out, I gotta carefully pull the wall down. Cause I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it didn't do nothing to the car. It didn't damage it. But I mean, you know how like on a bumper, if you press against it, the paint will kind of like looks like a crack. Like it kind of looks like a crack up close. So like nothing major, you know, not worth me worrying about. Because I mean, you can't tell unless you're like up there eyeballing like I did. So the worst part is, I kind of caught them in the act of trying to as they were moving the car from it. So they can't say that it didn't happen. But like I said, I'm putting up a goddamn barrier around my car. Little force field type deal. I'm gonna electrocute anybody that touches my car, man. Give them some jolts from my electrodes. I'm gonna light some stuff up. Yes, sir. Discord, PC. You get a PC and you get this game, you get on the Discord and you become a channel member. Dude, all doors unlocked right there, man. You're able to play. The server's 24/7. It doesn't shut off when I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? So you're free as a jaybird, as long as, you know, I don't get on and find all the fields have been bought up and, you know, I can't run any contracts or anything. That is one thing. That is one thing that I do tend to get on people about. Like if you're okay, like if you're playing, because you know most maps have like, you know, 3-4 houses, whatever you can jump into and buy up, whatever, you know whatever. You know, and you got every one of them's got a couple of good fields, right? Oh, he don't take freaking TMR, does he? Or does it go through the center? I forget. With this guy. I'm sitting here with my cup of coffee. I'm trying to drink it down. What do you mean by breaking things? Like, what do you mean, like Like they break the internal parts on the PC before they sell it and stuff like that. So then after you buy it, you're technically buying just pretty much specks of gold because that's all the PC's worth after motherboard or parts are broken. It's just the specks of gold that are inside the cover of the stuff, which isn't even enough really to say so either. But, you know, hey, digress. But they don't take TMR here? Oh, they do. They do take TMR. They just don't take the mineral feed. Well, forget you too, man. Strap on, or get your seatbelt on. Jesus, God. Too early for that stuff. Ugh. Hey, don't pass me, Mr. Blue. Okay, you guys, so, as I was saying, hey, Ghost, how tall are you, bud? You're about, what, 5'7", 5'8", right? I'd say. I mean, I guess if you put a hat on, you're probably 5'9". I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's like me. When I put a hat on and I hold it just right, I'm 5'10", man. I'm just under 6 foot. No, I really haven't. I'm gonna look into a map that I just found, and I'm gonna see if it's made by the same guy. If it is, I want to check it out at the very least. And that's I'm not gonna say the maps. I'm not gonna say any of the maps because when I do jump into a map, I want it to be like everybody to be like, oh wow, he's playing this game, or he's playing this map. But I'm looking for. I've been looking for a few maps that have a scary, eerie feeling to them. That's what I meant. Yes, strap in and hold on. That's what I meant. Was strap in, not yeah, yeah. That's. I'm not gonna say that other one again, but that's what I meant. So, okay, yes, okay. So yeah, you're same height as me, but okay. So I was looking at it's a T8 series, a real life T8 series the other day, just because it was there. So I want, me, I'm interested. So I was looking and I was checking it out. And do you know how freaking big a T8 really is? A New Holland T8 series really is like up close and personal. Like, do you guys have any clue? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I have finally come to this conclusion after, oh, excuse me. I drank that cup of coffee way too much, so now I got the hiccups. Thankfully, that's all I've got. But after seeing one, I have come to the final conclusion that somebody in Giants really, 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 really needs to work on their shapes and their size. And that's not being said in a bad way. Okay. They are massive. Okay, this is a T7 series. And I seen one of these guys the other day too. And they are the same size, if not just a little bit smaller. Alright, KSA, you have yourself a good day, buddy. You take your easy, stay safe, all that other jazz. Like someone broke. Oh, someone broke in. Oh, wow, that's crazy, man. That is insane crazy. I mean, you know what? Thieves and stuff like that are pathetic, man. Rioters, like all that stuff, I find that to be a joke. Like if you can't protest or do something peacefully, and you feel like you're gonna start getting angered or triggered real quick, like, okay, so if you're one of those people, I don't care what your preference is, stuff with that jazz, but if you get triggered too easily, like if I say that fuzzy purple animal looks AY, I'm not gonna say the first part, and you get like super tissy over it, and you throw a fit, I don't give a, you know what I mean? Like, I'm old school. I was taught, like, there's this, that, and the other. So, like, if you're one of those people that get too overworked up on something, stay home. Stay home. Like, I've been invited to 3 or 4 protests, and I'm not a fan of protests, you know? I mean, unless it's something that, like, deep down needs to be protested, like the slaughtering of kitty cats, or, you know, let's protest to get our chicken nuggets at McDonald's tasting more like real chicken, or let's get that burger made with real burgers, you know what I mean? Keep the vegan stuff out. Like, I'm there for it. But, like, if it's a political thing, man, I got no qualms with that. You know what I mean? I don't even pay attention to it. The only time I do is when it starts affecting something that honestly involves me. Other than that, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like now if it starts affecting my hunting, my pew-pews, stuff like that, then I take an interest in it and I start watching it. I start listening. But other than that, What am I looking for? What am I? Oh, it's over here. We put some in the other day. It said it was done. It's not very much. I gotta get that one field sprayed down. But I haven't, like I was saying earlier, about the map. Sorry, my mind's jumping all over. I'm doing like this, go all over. The impossible walk. Actually, you know. Okay, so I'm not opposed. Okay, I'm not opposed to that. Okay, I'm not opposed. I'm not saying I'm opposed to, you know, the impossible walk. I've tried it, and I will admit, I prefer my meat bloody enough that you can put a Band-Aid on, and I'm gonna slap it and put it back out in the pasture. You know what I mean? Like, I like my meat to have some blood coming out of it when I bite into it, because naturally we are animals. That's why we got the canine teeth. You know what I'm saying? They're not all flat teeth. We're not made to go and move our jaws side to side to mush down. You know what I'm saying? But there is nothing wrong with vegan burgers. There's nothing wrong with it. I think the Impossible Whopper, me personally, I thought it tasted okay. Definitely needs way more seasoning than what they give it. I mean, let's just put it out there. It's really not that great when it comes to seasoning wise, I didn't think. But I mean, I got no issues with it. Like, I mean, like I said, I'd prefer it to have a little more seasoning, but I mean, other than that, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? So, but I got no issues with that. But I'd like them to go back to being all real meat. You know, when I go to Burger King, if I order a hamburger, I want that stuff to make sure that it's 100% meat, because I don't trust that it's all 100% meat anymore. I don't think it has been for a long time. That's me. That's just me, though. Man, I'm burning through this quick. I got this field, though, man. I got this field. Come on, Bubba. He needs to pick the pace up a little bit, man. If we get like 6 more miles an hour out of him, we'd spread this up. I mean, it'd be a little thin, but it'd still be there. What the heck is that, man? Dude, that is straight up grass. How did I miss that? No, that's got to be taken care of, man. By 100%, that's got to be taken care of. Dude, are you serious? That's straight out grass. Dude, how did I miss that? That's a straight out square, dude. That's straight out square. That was put there. That was put there on purpose. Ghost, have you been on my map? Did you come in here and be like, boop, let's put a square there? Have you been on? Oh my god. No. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I know you guys are gonna be like, ah, trust me, it's eating away at me right now. It's eating away at me. But I gotta walk. I gotta drive away from it. Oh, how does a freaking square get there, man? Like, I know it wasn't there the other day. Oh, dude, I don't know where I'm at right now, man. I'm trying to keep the cools going and at the same time not wanting to flip out on people over measly petty stuff. But at the same time, I want to break stuff. But I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here. That's all that matters, fellas. That's all that matters. I'm here. Trying to be the best that I can be for you guys. If I didn't have 180 million% into my channel, ooh, I'd probably be in trouble. Yesterday. I'm just like, but I'm here, I'm doing it, and I mean, I'm doing what I love, so, I love doing this. I love entertaining people somehow. I mean, I used to be a class clown. I used to be the funny guy back in school. But I'm one of those funny guys that I do it with dull jokes, and they're all like, wah, wah, wah. But in the end, you're all like, oh, this guy's so stupid, he's funny. No, I'm joking. Maybe. I don't really care. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter. I mean, when you want to entertain, you just got to be. See, that's the one I want to check out. That's one of them I wanted to check out, too. But there's a few other ones. Blue something and Tess or Tress or something. They have like this real dark, ominous feeling to it. The only problem is, okay, I went through yesterday and I downloaded 3 mods for Halloween, right? 3 Halloween mods. And I added them. I did everything that we gotta do, put it here, put it there, put it everywhere. Well, when it was all said and done, it was telling me that none of them had their dependencies, which I've got everything where they need to be, everything sat where it needs to be, you know what I mean, in the file system. So it's all good, it's all gravy, ready to rock and roll, and I went this morning, I decided, I'm going to start it up, and we're going to play with it a little bit today, we're going to check out some of the new Halloween stuff that I'm going to put in the next map, right? Now, nope, not at all. They were like, it's not happening today, Captain. I was like, well, ain't that just some stuff, man? Because I literally got on, put them all on there this morning. They all loaded in fine. But as soon as I went to go add them to my server, and then I started the server back up, it was like, can't perform task. I'm like, okay, so what's wrong? So I started looking, and it's like, this one, and this one says they're missing dependencies. And I went back and I looked where I got them. I got one of them off King's Mod. And they're good. They're golden. There's nothing wrong with it. It's it's good. Even my Norton virus thing says that it's good. There's nothing wrong with it, right? If that passes, my Microsoft Defender is gonna pass it. So it's like, why is it not working? What dependencies is it missing? Like, there's nothing with it. It doesn't say, hey, if you get this, you also need this, this, and this, you little wiener. It don't say nothing like that. Which honestly would be funny. If it was like, oh, haha, you forgot to download this one, and this one. You're a weenie. I'd actually laugh at something like that. But, like, yeah, no, I had dependencies missing. And I was just like, man, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, but it doesn't say anywhere in any of their things that you need this mod or you need to be on this map. Because, like, okay, so I know that I've come across this where there are certain mods that you cannot use unless you have Silver Run Forest in your let's say you got this map as the map you're playing on, right? But you want to use, let's say the Iron Furnace, which is not one of them, but it's a mod, there's one that comes with the map, or there's a standalone that you can get to play on your server. Let's just say, because this is not the one, I'm not going to say which one it is, because I don't need them to take flack on it for themselves. But, okay, let's say you got that and you want to use it. But you put it on your map and it says, just like this one says, missing dependencies. Well, from, knowing that with certain maps, you need to have at least that map loaded onto your server and in the background. Not active to the point to where it says what map, it'll say what map do you want. You got to click, what map, and then activate the server. But you got to have that map actually in there with the rest of the mods. Otherwise, it won't work at all, which I find to be ridiculous. But that's just like an example of one. But Silver Mine map is the map that I am talking about that you actually need to have in the background for a few of these mods. I'm not going to say what they are. But yeah, it's dumb. And it's completely, it irritates the crap out of me. But what do you do? Other than go, dang, Because, that's how I'm feeling right now. Especially about this little spot right here. Ooh, I could have painted that in and just called it good. It does, too. It looks like it's a perfect little square. Ghost, I think you came in here and was, dotted up my map. I was like, I'm going to put a dot here. He'll never notice it. When he does, he's going to lose it. I could see it. Middle of the night. Wake up. I ain't got nothing better to do. Let's put a dot or two here and here. See if he sees it. I almost half expect it once in a while that when I get on, all my tractors are moved to the other end of the field or the other end of the map or something. I just expect it from him. I expect that from Chops too, but he don't do nothing like that. Chops has been around forever. I'm surprised I don't ever get on Ark and find my dude just loaded with stuff so that I can't move or whatnot, It's exactly, man. They just stuff just disappear. I think it's myself doing it, but I swear to God, my house is haunted because there's times it's I know I left my keys sitting right there. I know I hung them right there, or my hat. Okay, I take my hat off, and when I'm done, I'll hang it over top of my mic. Now that I got the boom thing for my stuff I've had for the last 6 months, so I hang my hat there, right? Or I would normally set it on the headrest for the my old Camaro chair that I had that I was using to sit in, right? I'd set it on the... And there's been times I swear to anything and everything in the mix that they were there. Alright, and then I come back in my room, and they're not there no more. They're sitting over by the other computer, or over up against the wall, or it's I don't remember just taking my hat off and just tossing it over there. I do have a hat that I do that with, but that's an old beater hat that I only wear when I know I'm going to be outside sweating my guts out. So, I don't know. I swear to God, though. Something's going on, man. Something's going on. Don't try to call the Ghostbusters number. I found out as a little kid that thing don't work. They were wrong. We believe you. God, I love those movies. So I have nothing to plan, nothing to do. It is going to be our last day for this one. So yeah, I'm really trying to figure out a map. I don't know what map I want to play, man. There's so many, and there's a couple others that I'd have to download. That was very... I actually enjoyed that. Surprisingly enough, I did. That was last Tuesday. That was epic. Doesn't he have another, does he got a show going on tonight? I know he did the other night, but, Sunday. But my brother-in-law came into town, and my wife had to work, so me and my oldest stepboy there, well, my kid, whatever, stepkid, we've been around each other long enough. If he don't consider himself that, then I don't know what to say. But we went down and picked him up. And that was Sunday. His train got delayed, so we were down there a little longer because I wanted to come back and stream. But after driving an hour on the highway at nighttime and everybody not turning their brights off, like, I was just cashed out from the ride because driving like that and having to hold my arms out like that actually, like, it does cause my stuff to go numb. That's why once in a while you'll see me, I'll just sit here and I'll be like this, like we're doing right now and talking. And it's because, like, I'm gonna make a video for you guys later. It's gonna be one of them shorts. It's not gonna be a members short or anything like that. It's gonna be a standard short, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of like where I'm working at doing my my glass etching. I'm gonna make a little video. I'm gonna show you guys what I did and all that jazz because I didn't really have a lot of help. I mean, I had like I said, I had my one stepson. He gave me a hand moving one of the heavy things because they were here and I was able to get their help. But like, I've just been busy, so I've kind of been over, it's getting fall. I've been overexerting myself a little bit more than I need to with the nerve damage I've got. And I was gonna do a stream yesterday afternoon of some Call of Duty. I decided I'm gonna jump on and play some Call of Duty, but like I said, I've got pretty bad nerve damage, so. Like, you know that feeling when your legs go to sleep and you get that, like, excruciating pain? Not just the, oh, look, my leg's numb, but that one that comes afterward with the severe pain, just, like, anxiety-driven pain. Like, it just, like, you know what I mean? Just gets right down to you and just, like, makes you want to, like, lose it. Well, that's what was happening with me yesterday. I figured I'd try to play some Call of Duty. Well, I could not even hold a PlayStation controller in my right hand. I tried holding on to it and it'd fall right out of my hand. So I'm just trying. I kind of been chilling, like, after the internet was messing with me this morning, I almost gave up. So it's like, well, my arms are, it's numb. I can't do a whole lot. I might as well, just call it. But I'm trying to do everything we can today, man. I'm telling you what, man. I'm telling you. See, now that'd be cool. Like, I'm looking, like, if I can find that, or even if I can find, like, things that I can add to it even to give it that eerie sound, or, like, they just don't have, and I know it's a farming game, so they really don't need it, but, I mean, it would be really cool to see, like, someone that makes a mod for it that has, like, ghosts that kind of, like, when you're looking at your house, you'll see them, like, float through the window of your house, or you'll catch, like, a shadow in the corner of your garage. When you walk in the garage, it'll be there for, like, 3 seconds. You can kind of see it as a blur, and then just kind of blips out, Like, stuff like that would be awesome. I know they don't have it, but, like, imagine walking up here and you see something, like, peek out around the edge of the corner at you real quick, and then you run over here and it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, how cool would that be? Like, hey, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Hey, Brian, man, where'd they go, man? There was someone just outside the goat farm, man. Where'd they go? You know what I mean? Or if you come by your manure pit, you see, like, a big stinky thing come up off it, and it's, like, in the shape of, like, Stinky Pinky or something. One of them, those, like, Pinky from, like, Pac-Man or some crap. Like, anything. Like, even the pumpkin packs that I downloaded, and the one pack comes with, came with, if it would have worked, was body bags. So that, like, you could pick body bags. Like, if I wanted to, I could take and put a body bag, like, they'd be laying, like, right here, just kind of, like, laying down, slumped up against the wall. Or you could have, like, a body bag just, like, tossed off over here to the back side. Like, oh yeah, just don't worry about me, man, grinding up my daily catch. You know what I mean? And obviously it's not body bags, they're plastic trash bags where the person's rolled up in them. And then it had a casket, it had a ghost, it had a scarecrow looking thing. And these were all for FS25, and I'm just so mad. Personally, I'm mad because I wanted to test them out with you guys today just to check it, man. Because tomorrow's starting Halloween time. I've also got a couple games I got to download on my PlayStation that we're going to be playing Because starting in October, I start playing Halloween stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'll still be playing this, but my time will be cut down. So like instead of say 4 hours, it'll be only like 2 or 3 hours that I'll play, and then we'll jump. And then a couple hours later, or whatnot, I'll jump into my scary stuff, get my Halloween, or in the afternoon or something. I'll do it. Maybe I don't know, because I got to do Ark. I can't not do Ark. I have to do that, which we'll be back into that tonight too. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be kind of hectic. I got to figure out exactly how I'm gonna be working it all this coming month, because I've got a lot going on. I want to get this glass stuff that I'm doing work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing really good with that. If you guys haven't seen the new video yet, if you're a member, go check it out. I think it looks pretty cool. I know he's not here, but Chops, he kind of got a little sneak peek at it yesterday, because I was kind of showing my room a little bit to him, and today, and kind of showing him what's up. Like I said, I've been up for a minute. I could have started my stream at 1:30 this morning, 2 o'clock, but I didn't want to. I was like, nah, best not. So yeah, I just trying to get the stuff done. We got to make sure they got their food, Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out a good map, because I know that'll be starting tomorrow morning. You guys are good on your food. You're full on your food. You guys got your thing that you're eating on. Oh, you know what? I did not check, though. Did not check if the goatee's down here. Oh, what's wrong with Jesus? That sheep. Hey. %60%. The newest one is for my glass etching. That's channel members. They're gonna sit there when they come out new. They're gonna be there for a week. That way, I've got channel members checking the stuff out. Being like, oh, dude, that giving me that type of constructive criticism that every artist needs. And okay, let's say I make something, right, and you like it. Okay, if you're a channel member, you guys got that 5 to 7 days to watch it, right? Okay, let's say I did a Jason Voorhees mask, right, on a big chunk of glass, and you liked it, right? Channel members, other than direct family members, channel members get first dibs. So okay, let's say I make that mask, or I make, okay, let's say like that horse thing I did. Okay, let's say if somebody wanted to buy that, channel members see it first, they get the first dib. See what I'm saying? And then after that, if anybody else would like one, then they have that chance to be like, hey, Animal, what's it going to cost for me to get one? And then I can drop the price at blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that's another reason why I like doing the members only. Plus, like I said, it gives my members a chance to give me some constructive criticism, tell me what's up, tell me what they think I could do a little better, or just to get in deep with it. That way, when I do release it to the public, it's already got some conversation pieces there that people can build off of, yada yada, so on. The whole gist. You know how it goes. So, my thing is, over here, that's not the one I'm looking for. I see. Okay. 110%. I got you, Bubba. Where's my goddamn tractor? No, wrong button. Release. See, now when I step away for a few months to go do some work somewhere else, we're going to have them little farm hands. Because, I mean, I don't know how many maps I'll play before I actually decide to come back and play this map. But then what I'll do is when if and when I come back to this map to do something else, because I love the layout of this map. But I'm kind of curious as to how, like, I'm pretty sure we can't dig very deep. Probably can't go deep at all, so... Grass and hay. I had to check. I had to make sure, man. I was like, man, what do these little jerks eat, man? I forget. Could just called my brother and been like, dude, what do you eat? And he could have been like, you're a total dink. And I could have been like, you know it, brother, man. You know it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much, too much. Not paying attention. Not paying attention. Oh, my God. Definitely not giving it to this guy. But yeah, I'm going to be working on some pieces too. I just got done finished. The one that I made, it's actually for my son's, like, for my youngest, for my stepson there, because he plays football. I believe he's JV. I believe that's what he is. Oh, crap. But anyway, I made something for him that's got his number on it. And the school that he goes to with the school name and their what is it called? Their logo or whatever, their mascot, which is a bee, which is a yellow jacket. So I got their name with that name under it, and then with a bee on it and all that jazz. I got a little football down in the left corner that I was looking at some pictures, some silhouette style pictures, because silhouette style pictures are much easier for me to work with, to do like outlines and whatnot. And then I can take the standard picture that may be, whatever. Then I can take that, and then I can go afterwards. I can just look at the picture, and then add the detail into the picture after I've etched out the silhouette and, you know what I mean, done everything, because you have different forms of sanding. So, like, I can sand it down, then I can hit it with a polisher to lighten it up. Like, okay, these spots are all sanded, but I need to dull this one down, so I need to make this look dull, so let's brighten these spots up, turn the buffer on, put a little bit of the buffing material on, and tap it up a little bit, clean her up, I'm like, and the new video that I made actually shows me doing the work, so yeah. And anybody know if you can use a USB style extension cord for like a camera or any of that sort? Because I've got a camera for my PC that I plan to put downstairs for you guys to watch, and I'm going to be doing a members only live stream this week or this weekend. And if we can get enough people, I'd like to be able to do it for a couple hours and have y'all in there chilling with me and actually watching me do the work. Now, mind you, I do have issues with my hands, so I do have to stop. I have to take a break. So a standard piece that would take me would take you 20, 30 minutes, might take me 2 or 3 hours to work on. For me, that sucks, but I also have OCD issues, so I have to make it look as good as I can. You know what I mean? So I put a lot of detail into it, even if it's just a silhouette. So I like whoever it was that said one day during a stream that I shouldn't sell my stuff for no less than $100 for the good stuff, for like putting good quality effort into it. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, I put that in the wrong freaking spot. It was meant for the goats. You cows just got overfed, you little wankers. I'm gonna take it down here, you little stink pots. My bad. I don't like how this road is, but I needed something to have a good idea. Oh, of where to put everything. God dang it, man! Don't let Siri drive for you or whatever that thing's called, and put me into a goddamn fence. I was like, you know where you need to go. Move out the way. Whoa, whoa, low rider. we got those super shocks, you guys. We got them super shocks. No hole too small, no hole too wide, man. Oh, coming through. I didn't see a cop, man. I wasn't worried about it. If they want to stop me, they'll get me. And I know it's like, wow, he's got a lot of ands today, don't he? I do. Maybe even more. But you guys know I'm a Jason fan, right? So I found this stone here a few months back that I was gonna work on, and I was actually gonna start carving it out this week and start trying to give it some shape because I've never done carving like that. Other than using a knife back in the day and doing some whittling, which wasn't very good. You can tell everybody, but I noticed that it had a bunch of seashell fossils on it, right? So I figured, okay, well, let's see if, because I seen where there was a crack. So they, okay, maybe there's a bigger fossil in there of a seashell, in the center or something that's caused this crack to start, to be there. So I got me out a little ball peen hammer and I just tinking around it, just a little tink, 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 and it popped open. I was so disappointed. I found a cavity. That's probably why I'm sick. I found there was a cavity inside this rock, right? And it was like had black dirt. It was like black dirt. Like it never finished like fossilizing into a rock. So maybe that's what I caught was like some antique ancient sickness that was just waiting to come out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna start foaming to the mouth and I'll turn into something weird and I don't know. But it was crazy, man. The rock had a little pocket in there with black stuff in it. It was like, dude, this thing's got sea anemone looking fossil on it. It's got little seashells all over it. It's like cracking open. There's nothing but like some black yucky powder. And it felt, to me, it felt like grains of of sand or something. It just never turned into a freaking rock, man. I don't get it. It was like the rock's pearl, but rotten. Pearl so rotten. Do you have troubles with rotten pearls? Nope. We don't buy those. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, I must have just fed you because you're not giving me the prompt to feed you. Forget you too. We didn't like you anyway. We hope you guys starve. Produce my milk though. Ew, come on now. Wait, I got hay. That's grass. Right? No, that's freaking... Are you serious? Animal? Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, I took it all. Man. Telling you what. Oof. Gotta back it up over top of it, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta make sure they got a little bit of something. That way, when I end the stream today, you know, wink, wink, we're, my dude's packing his suitcase because he's going to take another job for a couple months, you know, which could lead into, I don't know, a couple of years before we come back to this map. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But at least I know. The thing is okay, like mentally, I'll know that when I come back, what I've done here, and it could be 2 or 3 years down the road, and I'll remember it just like we did it yesterday. But in 20 to 30 minutes after my stream, like I've had issues where I can't remember a single thing I did in my stream, and I actually have to watch my stream to be like, oh crap, you know what I mean? Or you know, get like to a certain part, and it's just like a switch, and it kicks back on. And it's like all the information just pours right in. It's weird. That's like we'll go, like we went somewhere the other day. Was it not the other day? Yeah, no, it was a couple weeks ago. So the other day, whatever, mentally, whatever. But the other day, we went somewhere and couldn't remember going there or doing anything. But after we got there and we were there for a few minutes, I was like, oh crap, okay, I remember this place. We gotta go over here, do this, and go over there to do that and that, right? She's like, yeah. She's like, you know. I was like, no, I don't. I didn't, but I remembered. Thank you. Had to dig deep. Slow processor. My mom wanted to party, man. She had to pop me out early. Didn't give me enough time to get the full production done. I'd say I was 93% complete. Trying to think what else I'm going to do, man. We got everything done. Milk. We really don't have a lot of milk either. That's unfortunate. Because the other day, I switched out all my my goats. Put more goats in over there. I put more cows in over here. Like, I did this the other day to help increase my production rate, so that way when I got on, we'd have something to do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think nothing really happened. I mean, it does happen. I mean, I may have gained 1,000 or something. Ain't that the truth? My mom was a party animal, man. She'd have rather been out drinking her juice and smoking her wacky tobacco, man. She didn't want to have a complete child. She was like, you know what? He'll be okay. He'll look okay on the outside, right? Doc. Yeah, ma'am. He'll look okay on the outside, but he may not be all there. And if he is all there, it might be a little scrambled. Got to scramble a few eggs before you make a couple good ones, right? That'd be my mother. That would be my mother. In a nutshell, that's my mother. You know? And she only had 2. Trust me. I'm messed up. You guys been here long enough, you know. But it's like you gotta scramble a few before you gotta break a few before you get perfection. Nah, she had me. She's like, okay, one broken egg. We can deal with him. He's okay. No, no physical impairments. We're good with that. But in my brain, I'm going, you know what I mean? I got dial up going on. I ain't been introduced to the good stuff yet. My brother on the other hand, I mean, I think he went full term. I could be wrong, but his internal processing power just ain't the same. I mean, it might be a little better than mine. I know he don't have the issues that I've got. He don't have ADD. He don't have ADD. But you know what else? You know what I don't have? Diabetes. And a chronic drug issue. I mean, it's not nothing to poke fun at. I mean, there's millions of diabetics. My wife's actually a diabetic, so I mean, you know what I mean. I'm gonna poke fun at it either way. I don't care. Ooh, poke. Oh, see, there's another one. Yeah, poking fun at it. That crap hurts, man. You ever use one of those things that they use to test their blood? You ever test your finger? Dude, no way, man. They just told you they found you under a rock. I mean, you know, I mean, I don't know personally. I don't know. I mean, they could have. I mean, they could have. Maybe someone was trying to hide you. You know, they were like, we'll hide him under this rock. Somebody will find him. And then, out the blue, your parents were walking through the park, and there you were. I can see it. Just like Bob's your uncle, you know? Just like that. Who knows, man? I was watching a thing the other day. And it's crazy because this is a straight out actor. I can't remember who the actor was. But I know they were an actor because I've seen them in some films, and they even said that they were an actor. But I remember who they are. I can tell you the name. But oh man, sorry. Like I said, I was up at 1:00 this morning. This guy's an actor and believes that we are in a simulation. I was like, man. It's insane. But I guess at the same time, I guess I could see it. Oh, no way. No way. You know what that makes you? Oh my God, you know what that makes you? I used to tell my buddy this too, because I got a buddy. When I was younger, I had a friend that had a brother that was like 15, 20 years older than him. You're an oopsie baby. You're an oopsie baby. Your parents went out, had a drink or two, went home, thought it was a great night, and woke up next morning, and mother was like, oops. And dad was like, oops. You know? Maybe that's what happened. If you have that chance, I'd be talking to your parents and be like, Mom, Dad, was I a mistake? Did I happen because of a careless night? I would just ask. I'm just saying. I mean, when they got that type of time gap, you gotta ask the parents, like, what's up? Like me? Like, supposedly I was supposed to be born on the day of Halloween, but my mom wanted to party, and 5 days was the earliest they could do it, so they scheduled it and had it done. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what she tells me. I could have been born on Halloween, but no, my mom wanted to party, supposedly. I told her, I was like, man, if I was that big of a problem, maybe you should have quit partying. You wouldn't have had me in the first place. I was like, ooh, take that, Mom. Only 940. Man, these guys ain't got nothing. Yeah. I would say honestly, the last two might. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The might not have been. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys are those factors in life that played out differently than what they expected. What's going on, buddy? I see you back. I see you back. See a little green symbol up over there. No, and hey, man, your parents decided to wait that long to do the deed of having another kid. That's cool, man. No, I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I knew a couple of kids back in school that their parents literally, now mind you, this is back in the '90s, right? And we're doing all right. All right, not to hit these walls too much. Just trying to come up with stuff to do for at least a couple hours stream because, like I said, I gotta get that. I have to find a new map. I gotta search through at least 4 or 5 maps just to see if they have that eerie feeling that I'm looking for. That have like the bump in the night type sounds type stuff. Like I know there's a couple of them, and there's one that's like just like covered in fog, which would be really stupid of me to do because don't get me wrong, like I can handle the fog as long as it's like patches here and there, but like when they're covered in fog and I can't use my bright lights or my lights make the screen so bright that it hurts my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that. So I gotta check all the maps out. I gotta spend at least 15, 20 minutes on like each map, making sure. And you know what? I definitely wasn't a planned baby. Like I said, my mom was a partier. She was probably out smoking that wacky tobacco somewhere or whatever else they were eating or tripping on or something. And poof, here I come. And I bet you for them, the 9 months went by like a breeze. I almost bet. Almost bet. Well, some of the maps I've got to download. Some of the maps I'd have to download. Yeah, because by what I was reading, the maps that I need to get are going to be from, like, over in King's Mod. And with the internet issue I've been having, like, I can't even... Okay. So I have internet enough that I can multi-stream, right? I can stream to 2 or 3 things at one time. But okay, like if I do a stream for multi-stream and do my 3 streams where I stream to YouTube and to my TikTok, right? If I do that, I can't open a single tab online because if I do, it draws enough internet from what I'm doing and it shuts my stream down. Now with me playing this, if I try to download something, it's gonna shut my stream down because I don't have that internet. I just don't have that internet power here at the house that I live in. And it sucks because I own this place, so I can't just be like, all right, yeah, my lease is up in 2 months. Let's just call it, and go find a new place. I can't do that. I have talked with the wife a little bit about us looking at, like, some countryside-style apartments where they're more in the country because I prefer that. I wake up, want to hear the crickets. I want to see the combine or something working, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if I was to do map reviews... I'd have to do them tomorrow. I'd have to download like 3 or 4 maps tonight, and then because I mean tomorrow's only the first, right? It's not a big deal. I mean tomorrow's only the start of October. It's nothing major. So yeah, I can do like some map reviews tomorrow, something like that we can do. And let me get to somewhere where it's quieter, man. Those vehicles are irritating the crap out of them because it would make me talk louder. So like, yeah, like I was saying, like I can do that tomorrow, and I can download some maps, check them out, see what they got. Also, you guys, I do have a poll set up. It should be on the short side. Let me double check. There is. There's a poll over on the short side. I just want to make sure it was still there. What should I do next month? Option A, logging. Option B, farming. Or C, landscaping. Or for me, aka digging big holes. So, and I love to dig a big hole, a little hole into a big one. I tear them up. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, buddy. But anyway, those are the three that you guys got to choose from. It is on the short side. So if you guys can all jump to the short side, give a quick clickety click, make sure it sticks, we'll be good to go. I gotta watch what I'm saying, man. Like I said, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think about what I'm saying, but I don't think it through enough that, like, I don't know, man. It just comes out, man. Sent me a mod list for me to download a map off of. On, what was it, Discord? Let me see. Like I said, my internet's been crap. Let me see if I can get into Discord real quick. Because unfortunately, I had to block everything from being able to hook to my internet just so I could stream today. So I got one kid, stepson. He's sick, so he's down there waiting for the internet anyway. He's been awake for the last hour. Why have I heard that one before? Ah, that's okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm surprised they let me open that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, man. Dude, dude, Rex, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bubba. If you get someone to make a map that has Camp Crystal Lake on it, aka the tattoo that's on my freaking back, I will spend 3 months playing on that map. No joke. I will spend 3 months every day playing on that map. Especially if you can get someone to make it look almost like that. Like, I don't even care if all I can do is fish all day. And I gotta worry about someone dragging my character in the water and them getting thrown out back on land. Like, I don't care. I'll play it. I will play it. Like, it's got to have some theme to it though. But I would play it. Like, are you serious? And have an Elm Street where you can actually live in the house on Elm Street. I'm digging it, man. You got me hooked. You got me hooked. Maybe add somewhere that's called the Upside Down because Stranger Things was awesome too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about it, man. I know me neither. I know absolutely. Well, I can't say that on stream, but I know absolutely that about modding. That's why I'm trying to talk to a guy about making a mod just for me for doing the landscaping thing that I want to do. But yeah, you guys check that stuff out. Let me know what you think. Listen, I got these guys. It's gonna be a short stream today because there's really not much to do on here. But I wanted to be on here because, like I said, I missed yesterday. I would have been on yesterday, but like I said, like I tried to play some Call of Duty yesterday, and I couldn't even hold my remote for my PlayStation. So, Amityville. Oh my god, dude! If you could get somebody to actually make a good house or a good map, I would go crazy. Oh, dude, Doll Island. Are you serious? That place is freaky. I really want to go to Doll Island, But with where it's located, me personally, I don't feel like it would be safe enough for me to go there or anybody else of. Yeah, no. I just don't think it's a safe place. I've heard a lot of bad things about people that have tried to go there and have either been kidnapped or found later on with parts of their, missing and never made it in the first place because of bad, what do you call those, guides and stuff. Take you out there and set you up, and before you know it, you become some crazy dude's backpack or something, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good, man. Well, it's not so much the going there part. It's the problem that you got to worry about with the country that it's in. You got to worry more about those people being. How do I say this without it sounding bad? Sorry if you guys take it the wrong way. I don't mean it that way. You can DM me and we can talk about it. But there's just some places that if you're from America, you just can't go. You know what I mean? Like, if you're the complexion that I am, there's just some places you can't go. Okay? Because for some reason, some people just don't like the color. You know what I mean? They're like, no, you can't be here, or you should be careful. And before you know it, you're a backpack. I'm good. Okay? I'm good. I'm planning to. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it exactly, Ghost, because I might have to. I'm gonna find a movie that I can get, or a place where I can watch movies for free or something, and I plan to do something like that. Yeah, I'd like to be able to do for Halloween night. I would like to have a movie night, and we all watch I mean, obviously, I'd put up a choice the week prior, the weekend prior, to give you guys, everybody, 2 or 3 days to choose one. But obviously, I'd find a place where I can watch a movie, decide, figure out how to do it, because now that I'm on my PC, it's a little different from the way I used to do it. A lot different. So, I'll figure out a movie that I can. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a couple of tests throughout the next couple of weeks on Discord. So if you guys are on there and you see the telephone thing go live and you guys see me messing with it, or you guys see it being messed with, don't be afraid to jump on there and just be like, hey, Animal, what are you doing? Or maybe be able to give me some hints on how to do it, and we'll figure it out. From BitChute to Discord. Yeah, something like that. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to find a spot where I can watch movies for free. I don't care if there's ads, like commercials in it. You know what? Grow up, Buttercup. All us kids from the 80s and 70s, we all had to deal with commercials every day of our lives. So I can handle a commercial. So, you know what I'm saying? And welcome in, Chops. How are you doing tonight? I know, I called you late, didn't I? I woke up and I seen Jan. I was like, I'm calling him. Oh, I like talking to Chops. He's fun to talk to. But yeah, it's so I'm gonna get it all figured out. Probably have Chops help give me a hand with it, because he knows a lot. Even though he's older than me, he's more technically inclined than I am. So I'll talk to him. I'll get it figured out. We'll get something going on. But yeah, I've been so sore. Like I said, I couldn't even hold the controller to my PlayStation yesterday. So I'm gonna have to go to my doctor's office and get my arm looked at. It's the same arm that I had ripped off too. So yeah, you heard me right, you guys. I don't know how many people are watching, but I actually had my right arm ripped off at a job. Thing hung right to the ground. Looked gross. I about threw up. And I know a couple of the ladies at the shop threw up when they see me walking through the place. It was gross. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready. I'm fixing to hop off here in a minute because, yeah, I have nothing to do. We got the animals fed. I got everything moved. I know I could probably find more things to do, but it would just end up feeling dragged on. You know what I mean? I don't like my streams to feel like that. I don't like to feel like that doing a stream either. So when I kind of feel like it's if, it's kind of like, for me it's kind of if. So, but it's, I've had fun with it. We played on this map for 2 months. Absolutely love the Prairie Farms map. Okay, so the Michigan maps in general, for me being a Michigander, I love the Michigan maps. All right, chat. So, and since I've played on this map for 2 months, I could solidly say, since and give it a good full review, since I've fully played it. We've done a lot of the stuff on it. I don't see anything really wrong with the map. I've had no real issues. The only issues I've had, I believe, is with a few of the mods that I've had installed for the, you know what I mean? Other than that, everything's great. It works great. Like I said, I absolutely love the map being a Michigander. It's not my favorite map. It's one of, I'd put it in my top 10. If I had to make a list, this would fall into the top 10, maybe about 6th or 7th. Because I've played some other maps on here, even with that I've played with Ghost, and they're way, way better. Firefox, but I used to have Firefox. I use either I think mine's set up to Bing right now, which is where I've got it set up because I use Microsoft, and I've got a lot of points on there that I save up and I can turn in for money. But yeah, you too, Wranglosaurus. You have a great day, my dude, and I appreciate you stopping by. For all you dino lovers out there, a little bit of rar from the animal over here. But yes, sir. Tonight I'm gonna be playing some Ark. I'll be on. I don't know. I don't know what time I'll be on because the kids have school. They'll have homework. They'll want to play games when they get home. So I'll have to figure out a decent time to cut everybody off from the internet because that's what I had to do today. So, and I got to turn it all back on because I got the brother-in-law here. I don't want him to be bored either while we're sitting around doing nothing. But I got other things I got to do, some running, all that jazz today. So, oh, I'll be back on tomorrow morning. We'll go through some maps. We'll check some stuff out tomorrow. We'll try to figure out what we're doing, and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay. Sweet. Not a problem there, Chops. But with that being said, you guys, appreciate you guys tuning in this morning. Hopefully, you guys all have a great day. Y'all stay safe. And before I am out, you guys keep an eye out for a short stream for everybody later on. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Peace out. Later.